She caught herself on camera setting the fire.
Del City fire officials releasing surveillance pictures shot with the alleged arsonist's own camera. It all started last week. Fire crews battling huge flames in the garage of this Del City home.
We knew it was a condemned house.
That's why investigators took a closer look at how it started, uncovering a feud between the burnt home's owner and the lady living next door.
Things just, things start adding up, being suspicious.
Police noticed cameras in one of the home's yards. 59-year-old Annie Durham giving investigators permission to look at her footage, where it turns out she had a starring role, allegedly throwing something on fire over her fence into the neighbor's open side door.
It's not a Molotov cocktail, but it was a stick that had a rag or a towel wrapped around it, had some lighter fluid poured on it.
But the story gets even more bizarre. News 4 talked to Durham that day, moments after the fire was put out.
All I know, I was in the house and I saw smoke, but I was like, okay, maybe everything's okay, they'll put it out or whatever.
Fire officials anxious to take a look at the person we talked to.
We knew that there was a neighbor that did interview with you all, trying to place that person with who was seen on the surveillance footage, and by looking at both of them, it does appear that that is the same person.
I talked to neighbors. They say the burnt home had been a problem for years. Police and fire called out multiple times. Durham agreed when we spoke to her that day.
There's been drug addicts living there, running in and out. This is the only drug house I know there's ever been.
In addition, officials say fighting the fire could have been a disaster, finding a flooded basement with 8 feet of standing water.
It placed our firefighters at great harm. We could easily be talking about a firefighter fatality.
Durham arrested, facing second-degree arson charges.
We understand the neighborhood dispute, but you definitely don't resort to fire as a means of conflict resolution.